Yeah, and now we have the fog lights on. Yes. Or you can switch the fog lights off if you just switch them on like this.
Oh, okay.
Then you can just switch them off like by twisting it in the other side, right? On, off.
Okay.
Oh, good. So let's do the ugliest intersection in the world, okay?
Okay.
So, probably a little bit lower, right?
Yes.
Good. Nice distance control, by the way.
Thank you.
It's for you. It's something that's probably understood, but you would be surprised how many people just can't make that work.
Yeah, because I'm struggling at first before on that, and I try to learn more.
Of course, you're doing great. Yeah, better, way better actually. Looks good. And again, let's concentrate on the correct steering operation. I know it can feel even like unnatural to you at first, the correct way of steering, but if you learn how to do that, it will become your second nature, and it will make your vehicle control even smoother than it is right now. Because why is it so? You want to change the position of your hands on the steering wheel as few times as possible. Yeah, you don't want to really. Okay, I'm going to wait for that. Second exit, please. You see, like you had to change the position of your hands 3 times by now. And if you do just this and this, you don't need to change the positions at all. Right? You can cover a lot of angle just by going from here to here. For most larger junctions, this is enough. You don't need to even do this usually. Yeah, so just do this, this. That's why it's actually very good to spot the blue traffic signs and not the arrows on the road.
You know, the problem to me is like I stop watching sign sometimes.
Now straight. There is some obstacle, but we don't really care much. We want to take a left anyway, where the car goes. So we don't need to really like, yeah, we can probably stay here and signal. Yes.
I don't have to go back there and go.
Well, technically you could, but in this case it's really unnecessary because you would need to drive across a solid line anyway. So it was just your choice whether you will cross the solid line back and then go through a broken line, or cross the solid line straight and problem is solved. But here, careful, this is one of the worst connection lanes in the whole city. It's very short, but it's a connection lane. So yes, and yeah, nice, good. No worries.
And why I'm driving a 59? It's 80? 59,
Yeah, 70. So the speed around 60 was perfectly okay.
How can I know it's 70?
There was a traffic sign. I was about to ask you.
Yes, I didn't see.
Because there's another 70 right here, but right as we were merging, you were watching the truck in the left lane, which was good. But at the same time, there was this 70 traffic sign on the right hand side. You can have a look at the video then. It's like 3rd minute or something. also a tricky one. So please, at the level of the traffic sign, you should be below 50. Okay. I'm going to let you drive by now because you need to concentrate. This will be hard. This will be hard. Good idea. Take a left at the next junction. The lights. And okay, this here, yeah, there's two possibilities. Oh, okay, we're in the, see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, while you could only do 1 and maybe even 2, but not really. Yeah, this would cover the whole radius.
Yeah, but what if I'm shifting?
That's a good question. Then you can help yourself with the other hand, shift, and then go back.
Okay.
So let's take a right and then immediately a left. Left immediately. Yeah, right hand. Yeah. Again, because you in the end you didn't shift.
Yeah, I'm planning to, but okay.
Again, yeah. Always use the outer hand, the hand on the other side of the turn that you're taking. Right. So here, the left hand will be the dominant one in the first part of the turn.
Oh.
Thank you. And left. Yes. And now back in the same way. Yes. See, and there was only one change of hand position involved. And exactly when we don't have too much time, this happens, right? Straight we go, please. Straight we go. Straight. Right side barrier. The main road was curving right. Left, please. Again, concentrate this time on the right hand. Yeah, second to second is also important. Shifting, right? You didn't get it? You shifted from second into second.
Yes.
Sorry, yep. Making fun of you, yep. Now, this is a one-way street, but this actually is a junction. So this junction actually makes it two-way. This thing is two-way. There used to be a traffic sign saying two-way traffic, but they removed it for some reason. I guess, yeah, it was just a reminder, hey, you're really in a two-way traffic, let's take a left. And here, right, because it's a two-way. Yeah, so on this side, okay? Right, please. At the end of the street, we're going to take a left turn.
If there's an examiner, it's okay to like this and that.
Yeah, why not? It's actually
Even I go there.
well. Yeah, this is left, please. Yes, and here, towards the middle part of the opening. Now that would be awesome. That's great. Now, if that you were basically asking if it's okay to avoid the potholes, right? Yes. Technically, these are obstacles, so you should be technically signaling around them. But then again, if there's like 4 maneuvers to avoid all the potholes, they probably won't like take. Come on, let's go. So they will probably not take it too seriously. However, if that forces you to enter the opposite direction, then I would definitely signal. If it's just like minor adjustments, nobody cares. But if it's really like a substantial adjustment which brings you to the opposite direction, definitely signal. This junction.
Console 30.
Yes. Thank you. Notice this bus door. Or why were you checking the left mirror? Because that was an end of a reserved lane, and the bus, if there was a bus on the tram lane, then it would have priority while coming here. And now this is the ugliest intersection in the world. Please signal left. We're going to take a left. First, check the trams. Okay, that tram is actually going there, so we don't care. And now, see this line? We need to shadow that line here. See this? And here.
What?
And here. Yeah? So, that's roughly how it goes. Now we're going to take the left turn from the opposite direction. It works the same way. The curvature is the same. Because you're basically following the same line as right now, but straight, because here you can't take a right, but there we'll take a right. And concentrate on the curvy line that you follow so that it's on your right hand side. Let's take a right. There's too many things to explain sometimes.
Yeah, and it's like too much for me to process also while driving.
That's why we're going to do it several times now. Until you feel certain that you know how to drive to it correctly. And it's not like a huge detour, we're just going to do like an 8 shape around that junction. There we're going to take a right. Around the best beer place in the city. Let's take a right, please. See how easy it was for you to turn if you do it correctly?
Okay.
You didn't even break a sweat, like.
I just need to get used to it.
If you want to see a proof that I'm right telling you this, check out some YouTube video from the inside of a rally car and check the rally driver section with the steering wheel. They're the best drivers in the world. Let's take a right, and they are doing it exactly like this. Yeah, why not? There's no pedestrian crossing, but then again, still better to stop sign. Let's go. Yeah, you stopped, but there you were not in the viewpoint. Right? So you need to get into the viewpoint and stop again in this case. And now it's a left and a left. From this side, it's actually 2 junctions. It's not 1 intersection, but two junctions. So we're going to take a left and then another left. We have a bit of time, so you can see that there are 2 lanes actually. See? the tram is passing now it covers the traffic sign. Once the tram passes, you're going to see the blue traffic sign with the arrows in it, right? So you can see that there are two lanes. One is leading straight. We don't care because we do a left. So you need to get into the left lane, which is marked as a lane for left turns. See that? Good. We'll see. Yeah. This is really terrible. Because it was never meant to be this busy. Right? It was like a connector of the Przywóz pod and the city itself. So they never thought that there would be this intense traffic and signal. And now, signal again, check for traps, yes. Here. And now, look at this line on the right hand side. See this broken line? This is the line we follow. Let's go. See this line? So, signal left, and yes, and see, it forms an S shape here.
Okay.
Right? And you need to catch it on the other side, on this side as well. See, you need to keep it on your right hand side at all times. Yeah? And let's go. So now from the opposite side, you're going to try it for yourself because the shape is exactly the same from both sides. Yeah, and who you give way to? Well, trams behind you, trams in the opposite direction, and the opposite direction vehicles going straight.
That's so problematic, you know?
Yep. I don't blame you. It's really not easy. Let's take a right, please. We're having a great time. A lot of time at our hands. So first you waited until we get close enough to scare us, and then I'm going to show. Whatever. Let's take a right. This stop was mildly unnecessary, was it? I know that you have not stopped at a stop sign, but there was no stop sign this time.
Yes, I know it.
Just say.
But if there's just only give way,
you don't need to stop if there's no one.
Yes, I understand. But I cannot stop.
Well, you can, but
It's not a violation.
well, to be honest, you should not unnecessarily suddenly slow down or stop. So if the visibility is good and there's no one coming, stopping
So
is up. See this pozor bus, that means check the left hand side. No. It just means check your left hand side because there used to be a bus lane on the tram lane and the buses are entering here.
Coming.
So that's why there's the inscription pozor bus, and that means like check if there's a bus or not. Now let's take a left, and since we have a red light, this is a great timing. You can try and identify the line I was talking about. Can you see it here? Yes. So now it's interrupted on the tram line because it has never been there. And it continues after the tram line. So if you follow the curvature of the line, it should take you exactly onto the right spot past the tram line. It's like a double S shape maneuver. Yeah? Basically, this broken line you must keep on your right hand side at all times. Plus giving way to trams, plus giving way to those trams, plus giving way to people like that BMW who intends to go straight.
If he's going,
then we are the ones turning left and we need to give way. So check. Yes. He is turning left, so we don't care about them. Yes. That was decent. You still did the crap with the with the steering wheel, but that's just cosmetics.
but if he's turning right, I should stop.
If he's turning like left from his standpoint.
Yeah.
No, because they are.
I mean, if he's turning straight,
If he's going straight, then you should.
I should stop.
Yeah. Even if it means that you need to stop on the tram line, it's still better to stop on the tram line than not give way.
Alright.
Right? Let's take a right, please. This intersection was reportedly elected as the hardest intersection in the whole country several times. So yeah, it's hard. And you don't need to like blame yourself for not being able to drive through it on the first day.
So there will be exam in here also?
Might be. Some of the examiners really tend to bring the students here. However, if you just identify the line, follow it. Why this left signal? No, that was not a connection line, was it? That was just the right turn. So if you learn to identify the line and follow it and give way to everyone of interest, let's take a right please, then you're in the clear. And you don't need to rush through it. That's the key thing, right? Let's go. Let's take a right, please. Guy probably intends to go straight. Yes. Yeah. Nice. Chill. There's a red light, by the way. He's rushing ahead. So take a left. As I told one of my Ukrainian students, Miss, since there's the war with Russia and Ukraine right now, and I told her, and she's Ukrainian, so I told her, Miss, this is no time to be Russian. Yeah, she was at first she was like, what? And then she was like, so this is no time to be Russian.
It's a good one.
Yeah. At first she didn't think that, but then she just lost control and wow. Yeah, she also passed. She passed on the second attempt. First attempt she drove like a madman, and then she just calmed down a bit, and everything was perfectly fine. And see, the tram is signaling right, so we need to give way to them as well. Oh, that's good that we see that, because it's quite rare. Most trams take a left turn here. And there's also a tram in the opposite direction. Nice. So we stop here, yeah, and check again. One, and let's go straight. Yes. Yep.
I should signal or no?
No. It's basically turning from one lane to two lanes, so you can choose whichever lane you wish. Yeah? It's as if you like take a right and there's two lanes. You can go to the closer lane or to the left lane. Right, both is perfectly legal.
It's good.
So
because, yeah, I understand.
Yeah, great. What you did right now, perfectly fine. Actually, that was one of the best. Let's take a right. Best drives through this junction I have seen in a long time. Once again from this side, and then we're going to visit another part of the city, okay?
Why
I don't know. And you were Russian a bit, but
happy.
I know it's getting old, but I never get tired of this joke.
You know, even if I drive it's like long, but I still get like anxiety, what you call that, or nervous with someone who instruct me, you know.
Of course I know. See, the bus pozor means check, no one, okay, let's go. If there was a bus next to us or right behind us, we'll let them go first, and then and let's take a left for the last time right now. Then we can come back here like in any of the following classes. Yeah, there is nothing like over practicing this one. Yeah, because there, and you know what, I actually kind of disagree with the examiners coming here so often, because I asked one of the examiners why he never comes here. If he does, he just lets you drive straight through, which means you go from the edge to the edge, no big deal. not giving way to anyone, not crossing any trams, whatever, right? So that's the easiest thing here. But I told him, like, why do you never take the left turn here? And what he said was pretty logical. He said, well, I don't want to fail people for other drivers' mistakes, because someone else may make a mistake here, and you know what, I know how to solve it correctly, he knows how to solve it correctly, but does the student know? Probably not. And then if they fuck up because of somebody else's mistake, they need to fail him anyway, even though somebody else caused it technically, right? So one of the examiners never takes the left here. And look, this is exactly what I wanted to see. This is exactly what I wanted to see. And let's go. And let's stay in the left lane this time. Left lane, because the bus will want to. Yeah, left lane, yeah. Let's let the bus hide here, right, next to us. So you understand?
Yeah.
That was hard, wasn't it?
Yeah, because I didn't see the...
Oh, yes. Hmm? Yeah, there's our green light now. So, please, since you have the international driver's license, you may come here in your spare time and carefully practice this a bit. Let's take a look. The most important thing is the broken line, and to give way not just to the trams but also to the opposite direction going straight, which is sometimes very hard to identify. I just saw the municipal police car, and I actually know where their police station is, so I knew that they would be probably going straight.
Okay.
So it was kind of cheating for my side.
Yeah. But if I don't know that, I will not notice?
You will, but you need to be really careful about the trajectory of the cars in the opposite direction, because they were obviously headed into the lane for straight directions, but it needs practice to identify. Tricky pedestrian crossing, right? Because sometimes there's a person on the other side of the street, and you should still give way to them even though they're quite far. So that's a tricky one. Luckily for us, there's usually a really low likelihood of somebody actually crossing them. Usually they don't cross. By the way, thank you for the left mirror check at the point where, again, there was the Pozor bus inscription. This 30 is not valid for us, it's valid for the underpass. The other underpass, sorry. Because if they wanted to restrict the speed limit for us, it would need to be on the right side of the road, yes.